There's one way that you become eligible. That's it. One way. That's it. You want to guess what it is? I doubt anybody's going to guess the answer on this one, okay? There might be one person that guesses the right answer. Here's what it is. You've got to be alive. That's it. That's the only eligibility for this. You've got to be alive. That's it, okay? Living, breathing, having a pulse. That's it, okay? Okay? That's ridiculous. But that is literally the only qualification for this. If lawmakers do it in the first place, the big thing that I want to emphasize is a big old capital IF. If lawmakers do this in the first place. But all of these piece of legislation, all of the iterations of this legislation that is out there to give a $200 per month raise to beneficiaries literally encompasses all beneficiaries, okay? Does not matter amount of benefits, does not matter benefit type, nothing like that. If lawmakers do it, all of the benefits that I mentioned, again, Social Security retirement, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, VA, RRB, all of those are included in all of these proposals, unless they were to change that and say, oh, we're just going to do it for this one group or whatever it happens to be. They've never put any income thresholds. They've never put any benefit type thresholds. They've never put any, disqualifying factors in there whatsoever. That's it. All they've ever said is if we do the $200 raise, it's going to be for everybody that receives benefits administered by Social Security. But the rule, the name of the game with Social Security is you've got to be alive. I know that sounds super weird, but that is literally the only factor that plays a role in eligibility if lawmakers do this, okay? Obviously, if they were to change the rules and add some weird parameters or have some disqualifying factors or something like that, that could obviously change. But as of right now, that's it. Because here's the thing with Social Security. As soon as somebody passes, Social Security stops immediately. Social Security stops, okay? So anyway, just want to say that really quickly, okay? And in some instances, I mean, this is super weird and honestly kind of off topic here, but realistically, in some instances, if somebody passes and then it's not reported to Social Security immediately and they get a benefit, that has to be paid back. I mean, they're hardcore about this, okay? But my point is, that is literally the only factor that makes somebody eligible for this. In the event, and again, I know I've said this a few times, in the event lawmakers pass this, and if they do it in the first place, okay? But again, remember, the Emergency Social Security Inflation Relief Act, the one that was introduced twice in 2025, that one was supposed to be going into effect as of January 2026. Okay, just want to make that very clear. They have not done it yet. We will see if they actually do, but remember this much as well. Honestly, I'm going to be fair with you. The $200 per month raise is not a great proposal that is out there compared to so many others that are out there that could get you a whole lot more money. I'm just being fair with you right now, okay? This $200 raise that was originally introduced nearly 6 years ago, back in March of 2020, it was great back at the time, but the $200 is still $200. It's not nearly what it needs to be. There's a lot of proposals out there that could get you significantly more money in your pocket versus worrying about a $200 raise. I'm just being 100% fair with you about this, okay? Let's focus on the other proposals that honestly, in my opinion, have a way higher probability of passing and have a way higher probability of getting you more money than $200 a month for a short amount of time that's temporary, okay? It'd be awesome, don't get me wrong, but I honestly, if I'm being 100% fair with you, I think this one is a stretch. I think lawmakers would hurt themselves if they had to think hard enough to figure out how to get $200 a month to beneficiaries when they could do all of these other things they've floated over the last, call it 10 months or so, to get money into the pockets of the people. They could do any of these, and I think all of those other ones have a significantly higher probability of actually happening in the first place. But if they do it with a $200 raise, that's all you got to know, okay? That's it. That's it. And I know a lot of people out there are like, but what about SSDI? What about SSI? What about seniors? What about people with disabilities? What about survivors and spousal? What about VA? What about RRB? It's all included every single time. Every single time. Every proposal that they have.